For Roblox being such a children environmental experience, it always seems like there's some big news going on, whether it's a Roblox dev being exposed for being a predator, or all the way to Roblox games being shut down due to inappropriate behavior. And Roblox is obviously filled with millions of players, but today I want to focus in on the Gooners of Roblox, the ones that really just make the site quite uncomfortable for not just children, but really anybody as well. Now, one of the drastic change that has led these Roblox Gooners to the point of no return is definitely the avatars. Now, you see, Roblox avatars a few years back looked a lot different from what we see today, which is because back then every hat and accessory was only controlled by Roblox itself, which to a degree let Roblox control avatars in the stylization as a whole of their game. Now yeah, they made some odd avatars here and there and a few bad apples, but overall the aesthetic stayed the same for a good bit of time. But this was until 2019 when Roblox added the UGC program, which was a brilliant idea from Roblox to let qualified and skilled developers and 3D modelers to make their own hats and accessories and sell them all over the site. Now, it didn't take long for this to cause issues. You had people charging a ridiculous amount of Robux for their items, people stealing assets and listing them for their own, and users making copyrighted items that could definitely get Robux in a lot of trouble. But that doesn't matter to me because I still enjoy this update and still think it's pretty cool. How you can make basically whatever you want, and now Roblox does their best to attempt to stop anything bad from being listed on the catalog, but obviously a few bad things slip through their systems here and there. But what really just ruins this really cool update are the RoGooners, who decide they want to make their Roblox avatar look like something right out of the fan bus instead of something simple and fun, making a whole bunch of corrupted accessories. Now, obviously there's always been some freaks on Roblox, but I'd say with the UGC update, this has definitely made it a lot easier for Gooners to express themselves and over-sexualize Roblox as a whole, especially when they try to make their accessories not sound as bad. For an example, this is glue face. Now, I'm not saying I never ate glue as a child and still don't enjoy it until this day, but I do know is that I never got this messy while eating, and I definitely did not dress up in a doctor's outfit like Johnny Sins while doing it. But it's sad to see how words from gay, crap, to die, to could get you banned, to the game really coming basically lawless, where you can now do whatever you really want at this point. Now, a clear example of this would definitely be the new thing the RoGooners like to make, which is RoTitties for their avatars. And I'm not talking about little melons on a t-shirt like you used to see back in the day. I'm talking straight up double D's on Roblox avatars. I should not be loading up a Roblox and seeing Sky Bree on the site when there's a different platform I'd go on for that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and criticize a woman's body and say that titties are only taken sexually, but when they're being used for these types of avatars with players that are in suspicious groups like this, that's when questions are being asked on what these RoTitties are really being used for. Now, as a man, I can't really come to say whether this issue is really a big deal or not, so I decided to interview my girlfriend who actually plays Roblox to get her opinion on this situation. Hello, Elizabeth. So I wanted to ask you, what is your opinion on these RoGooners using these Roblox titties for these, outlandish things that they're doing?
I think these so-called RoGooners can definitely live without 8-bit titties in children's faces when the internet already pushes it enough, and I honestly find it pretty disgusting that Roblox even allows this.
Honestly, you couldn't have said it better, and I can agree with it. I don't think that this should be on the Roblox site at all, and I'm glad to get a woman's perspective on this issue. So now, let's get back to the video. Now, after that, we can clearly see that women find it disturbing that people must equip double-deckers onto their Roblox avatars to have a good time. But Roblox Gooners don't only stay in the Roblox platform. So I've done some investigating and found that this group of people have a NSW Roblox server on Discord that actually allows minors of the age from 15 to 16 years old to join. At the time of me editing this video, I do want to warn everyone that everything I'm about to show has been deleted and reported to the police, and they do know about this and actions have been taken, but these were just some things that Roblox Gooners were doing before this had happened. Now, to explain this server a little more, it's basically a Discord server focused all around Roblox and the world of disturbing Roblox activities as a whole. Now, the issue around this server is the fact that they're allowing minors into it, which, from being a child a few years back, I know when you're exposed to sexualized things, whether it's on Roblox or Peach from Mario getting never mind. But anyways, you're more likely to get curious and search more into these things, which at 15 years old, you probably should not be doing. Now, let's look at one of these members of this server. For an example, this user is 15 years old, which he then went to write this message on the server, which I will not be explaining what this message might say, but if you'd like to pause and read it out loud in front of your parents, then go ahead, because I don't really care what you do. But This definitely is not okay, and the child then goes to mention on how before joining this server and encountering these people, his Roblox avatar used to look normal, but then has changed due to the RoGooners adding these corrupted bodies to the site. Now the only thing I could pray is that this is actually Gideon on a secret account luring in predators to catch him in the act, but sadly I know whether that is true or not. There's a bunch of other minors who are in the server who are thinking the same exact way that this kid does. Now genuinely speaking, the people who run this server definitely should be dealt with for letting these children into this server and showing them these very exile things in general. Now out of all the moderators in the server though, one of them that I would definitely like to call out and talk upon is Ifishy, which is a 21-year-old in college that has somehow found time to manage college and run this server while dressing like an absolute imbecile. Now, I don't know how he found time to do all this, but he did it, with very, very disgusting avatars being worn from nude evolutions to just nude anime characters in general, not even to mention his brilliant username PP Smasher. Now, I can even show some of these avatars because of how explicit they are, which I don't even know how he's allowed to make these on the site. Now, I really want to talk about some of the things that he decided to do while being present in this server, from creating a Rule 34 with his Roblox avatar and uploading it to the server, which he is an adult, so how he spends his free time is cool, I guess, but also deciding to interact with minors in the server and classifies them into groups of underdeveloped ladies. And he also flirted with many minors in the server and watched many adults flirt with minors in the server as a moderator and did nothing about it. And he even admitted to looking at a 17-year-old's behind in the general chat. But that's all okay, considering minors are allowed in a Rule 34 Roblox NSW server, right? No, this is not okay. This should have been dealt with long before than it has, and this server actually was shut down with a new one being created, allowing the minimum age qualification to join being 18. But this doesn't disregard the things that had happened with Ifishy and the things that he still let happen. Now, RoGooners don't stop there though, because they're also developing Roblox games, not only making NSW servers, but creating a Roblox game. That is right. Now, if you didn't hear the big news with Roblox Dandy's World, one of the developers named Rox was exposed of drawing explicit pictures of minors and caught doing very suspicious things. Now, I'm not going into full detail here because there's many videos that talk about this situation, but he did eventually end up getting fired and kicked out from Blush Crunch Studios. But this just goes to show how far these RoGooners are going and how big of a problem this is becoming. I genuinely think it's getting out of hand how bad things are becoming out of Roblox, and I just feel bad for kids playing the game nowadays. I just want to take time to talk about this issue because I do think it's getting out of hand. But this is going to be the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. And if you do want to hear more about the situation with Rox and Dandy's World, go watch one of my recent videos here that I explain everything that happened and what he did. And comment your opinion on this situation. Deuces.